Well, would you believe it? We are back for another grocery haul. It has been at least 2 months since I've done one of these. While I was in the early stages of being on bed rest, I'm pregnant with our 11th child. Quite honestly, we weren't doing big grocery trips. It was just too much for me to coordinate to send Jason. I'm used to going. And so he just kept stopping by the store and picking up little things here and there for the last 2 months. But I'm feeling more like myself again. I wrote out a long menu plan of meals that I want to do this month that will help the kids. Everybody's been helping out with making meals, but I'm feeling back on my game again. So I have a list of meals for people to help make, and I made a big grocery list, and Jason and Bella, and they took some little ones, went this morning to Costco and spent $1,300. $1,300! What? And that's buying no meat. They did buy some salmon. That was it, but no meat. Whew, I'm sure you're all feeling the pain of the grocery bills as well. So the reason we didn't need to buy meat, is because we raise our own. So we have cows, pigs, chicken, just butchered the very first turkey, rabbits once in a while, and sheep. Our latest addition is sheep, which was delicious. What am I forgetting? That's it, right? Then we also have a dairy cow. So we have milk, we have eggs from the chickens. We are really set. We have also started the garden for 2024. So you have little seedlings coming up from that. That helps a lot. I can't imagine how much money we would spend on groceries if we didn't produce anything here. Now, of course, that doesn't mean those things are free. Our feed bill for animals is hefty. Maybe someday I'll go through all of that. But you know, we get incredible quality food right here on our homestead, so it's worth it to us. Okay, enough chatting. Let's get on to what we bought for $1,300. Bella laid this all out so nicely for me, so I'm just going to start at one end and move to the other end. We started over here with some organic tortilla chips. I like to have these on hand for just once in a while. We try to have them with a meal, so maybe we'll have it with like a chicken tortilla soup, or once in a while the kids do nachos. I try to avoid just eating them out of the bag because, you know, it goes fast when you have a lot of kids. Here we have 3 2-packs of lemon juice. We were completely out of some of our staples in our food storage, so we stocked up. We like to use this lemon concentrate to make our own lemonade with stevia and water. And so we go through plenty of that. Plus, Jason and I really like to start the day with just a little bit of lemon in some warm water. Just is a great start to the day. We have a bunch of bananas. Only 1 tiny bag of apples because, oh, I forgot to tell you, in 2 days, I have my Azure Standard order coming in too. And you know what? I'll record that and put that at the end of this video so you can see our whole giant purchase for the month from both places. Anyway, I have a couple cases of apples coming on Monday. So they just got 1 little bag to hold us over for the weekend. A few bags, 3 bags of avocados, 2 5-pound bags of onions. And also for produce, we have 2 of these spring mix containers. And also a bunch of carrots. I don't know. Do you know how many carrots there are here? 6. Bella, 6 packs of carrots. Bella just reminded me to tell you why there's no tomato products here. Because we canned our own and we still have quite a lot left on our shelves. So spaghetti sauce and taco sauce and those kind of yummy things. Salsa. We still have our own homemade. As well as a few other things like we canned green beans, pickles, those types of things are all in food storage as well. Okay, back here we have 2, 4, 5 containers of dates. That reminds me of something I forgot to tell you. 3 of our family members have been doing the GAPS diet for a couple of months. They're at the point now, they moved through it, you know, everybody goes at their own pace, but in about 6 weeks they moved through the different stages and they're on the full GAPS diet and incorporating a lot of other foods. And so some of the things that you'll see on this, we haven't had on grocery haul videos in the past, but we've kind of changed some of our eating habits to help with that. So yeah, that's why there's a lot of things like dates, because they're a yummy treat. Okay, we got a big bag of baking soda here and 6 cartons of organic yogurt. I do prefer to make my own, but you know, we get 1.5 gallons a day right now from our dairy cow, and we pretty much drink it, so can't quite keep up with the yogurt consumption as well. 2 of these 6 packs of cream cheese. We also have 4 of the Midwest Raw Unfiltered Honey. We were completely out of honey. That's something I like to keep in abundance on the shelves. And we do have some coming on Monday, but he picked some of this up as well. 2 of these olive oils. Do you remember when we used to get the big containers of avocado oil that I like so much? They don't have it anymore. It's really disappointing, but you know, you get what you get. So this is organic extra virgin olive oil. We have 4 quarts of maple syrup. We have put in a request from our sweet friends that the next time they go back to New York, they would bring us a few gallons of New York maple syrup. But that may not happen until the fall. Okay, over here we just have 1 little pack of sardines. These are a great snack, especially if you are on something like a more restricted diet. Sometimes they can just fill the hole. These are in olive oil, really good. Also 3 of these 6 packs of the tuna. This is a mercury safe tuna. Okay, the grass-fed butter. We are enjoying the grass-fed butter to the point that it's all we're buying now. So let's see here. 2, 4, 6, 8 of these 2 pounds of butter.
Should I tell
Our, what, hon?
They're howling.
Oh, that's okay. There's a playing puppy dog out there. Okay, so, mayonnaise. Our hand blender broke, which is so frustrating because I just bought this thing not that long ago and it was pretty expensive, but whatever. It broke, and that's how we made mayonnaise, and we just can't seem to get consistent mayonnaise without this thing. So until we replace it, we went ahead and got this one. This mayonnaise is made with avocado oil, egg yolks, and whole eggs, vinegar, mustard, and then salt and rosemary. So it has very great ingredients. Of course, I would rather use our wonderful eggs, but it'll be nice to have right now. Okay, back here we have chickpea pasta. Now, when you're on the GAPS diet and you have any beans or nuts or anything, you're supposed to soak them first, which is good for all people, to soak properly before you consume. However, I had them get 3 of these boxes to keep in the pantry just for emergency meals. So that's what that is. It's pasta made from chickpeas. You know, another thing that I didn't add, if you're new to our channel, I should also say that we do sourdough bread, and we buy wheat berries and usually flour, although they were out of stock this time, in big 50-pound containers, and we make everything from scratch. So that's why you're not going to see any bread items at all on this table. Okay, so frozen foods. Again, had to stock up a little bit. 3 containers of the strawberries, 4 of these wild blueberries, 2 broccoli florets. Can't wait till I'm growing my own. Make that 3 broccolis. 2 of these vegetable blends. It's like a frozen stir fry sort of. And 2 bags of mango chunks. Right here in front, like I said, they were out of the flour, the all-purpose flour at Azure Standard. So we've got 3 of these 2 packs. Each one of these is 10 pounds. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 pounds. 60 pounds? Is that really real? Wow, that looks smaller than a 50-pound bag. Interesting. Anyway, that's how much flour I had them pick up for baking. We often will do half all-purpose and half of our fresh ground flour. Fresh ground is obviously healthier for you, but that's just what we do for fun. 1 carton of pink salt to stock up our stash. And then here's another product that if you're on the GAPS diet, you should be soaking your nuts. So this is not something to use all the time. But again, it's hard to be on this diet long term. And being able to have a treat once in a while of something like blanched almond flour to make a dessert helps it in the long run. So we got 2 of these to keep in our pantry just for those times when you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. Let me try to make some cookies out of almond flour. There you go. Okay, dried fruit. We've got dried apricots. The mango bag has already been broken into. 2 bags of figs. Box of these raisins. There's 2 2-pound bags in here. And then back here, some sprouted oats. I am ordering, I think it's 25 pounds of oats from Azure, but these are sprouted, so I'm saving these for that special treat category like I told you guys about. Those will go in the pantry. Here I've got Zip Fizz. These are something that I don't normally buy, but Leo has taken a job working with our friend with a landscaping business, and some days it's like really heavy work and they're outside sweating, and so if I put these in his water, it's like electrolytes and a couple of vitamins. If I put these in the water I send with him, it's just like he'll drink a lot more and it's easier to get down. So those are for my 15-year-old. Okay, we've got a couple of these wild-caught salmons. Boy, they are good. We have gotten these a few times over the last months, and they're just fantastic. So it's about $15 for one of these slabs. They're $10 a pound. I made to buy 4. Oh, they are tasty. We're actually going to make one for dinner tonight. When we cook for the whole family, we need 2 of these plus sides. Okay, then for nuts, and we have been doing the soaking and dehydrating of the nuts in our dehydrator. It's actually not as big of a deal as I thought it would be. It makes the nuts more digestible for your body, makes them come alive, and it's really been pretty easy. So for nuts, we got pecans, 2 bags of almonds, and 3 bags of walnuts. I think they taste better too when they're soaked and dehydrated. Here we have a big container of toilet paper. And then I almost forgot to tell you, we've got a bunch of dog and cat food. I think we bought 5 bags of dog food, 1 bag of cat food, and then stuck over here in the corner, some toilet paper.
Six bags of the blue.
6, oh, we got more than I thought?
3 bags of the red.
He just walked in. So you said there's actually
6 of the blue, 3 of the red, and 1 purple.
Okay, that's way more than I thought.
It backs us then.
I told him to get less dog food, not because I thought we needed less, but because I thought they would run out of room. They were taking a smaller vehicle this time, and I just didn't think they would be able to do it. But they did it.
Actually, had plenty of room.
They did it. They said they had plenty of room. Okay, is that all? Did I get everything here? Okay, so that was $1,300 and some change, and now I'm going to show you what we are getting from Azure Standard. Okay, I'm outside to show you the Azure Standard order. Bella picked it up for me, and some of it goes in different spots, so rather than bring it all in the house, I'm just going to show it to you out here. So let's get started. I think it was about $680 some for all of this. First of all, 50 pounds of organic potatoes. These were really delicious last time. They're a yellow potato, and so we did that again. I don't know if you can peek in there. Yep, there they are. This is a large portion of the order. This is organic alfalfa pellets that we give to our dairy cows. So we have 5 40-pound bags. So that is a substantial part of the order. You know, we decided to switch to organic alfalfa pellets for her whenever I learned about just how heavily treated with chemicals alfalfa is as a crop. But I didn't realize that the benefit of it would be that she's actually it seems to be increasing in her milk. It's just such a high quality alfalfa pellet. I suppose that she's doing really well on it. And actually, we've been ordering this monthly, and Bella just told me that we're getting kind of an overstock of it. So I'm thinking next month I won't even have to order any, because we just I've been ordering more than she needs, I guess. Okay, here we have 3 different types of cheeses. 2 of these are organic cheeses. These, the mild cheddar and the Monterey Jack. And then I just also got a mozzarella. This is the only mozzarella I could find there. Those are the 3 cheeses I got this time. This is all alfalfa. Okay, over here, this is something we've never tried before, but you know, I have a couple people that have been following a more strict diet after doing the GAPS diet and kind of still following the full GAPS portion. And we have holidays coming up, Easter, birthdays, and so I decided to try these just to save in the freezer for a treat for them. It is a coconut ice cream. So we'll see what they think of this. This one is dark chocolate. You'll see. Over here we also have another frozen item. This is corn. It's just a box of organic corn. And then since you're going to have to ask somebody else if it's yours. Is that cute? They found a little car. A big bag of the rolled oats. Looks like I got the gluten-free this time. Honestly, I don't normally get the certified gluten-free one. Just because, you know, we don't have anyone with celiac here, and they just do that as a precaution of what is processed in that particular plant factory. But looks like that's the one I put in the cart this time. I got a bag of brown rice flour. I actually use this mostly just for flouring my bannetons. When you make sourdough bread and you put it in a banneton basket, if you flour it with anything else but something that's a gluten-free flour, like a rice flour, the proteins in your dough tend to kind of stick to it and start causing a problem when the moisture interacts with flour, etc., etc., etc. So this is the best result I have with flouring the bannetons and then releasing the bread is when I use brown rice flour. I learned that tip from a baker. I got some more wheat berries. What, Bubba? What do you see? Is it airplane? Ooh, that's neat. Got some more organic hard white wheat berries. We grind these and use for a lot of our baking. 3 boxes of apples. We are definitely getting to the end of the apple crop. You can tell the quality is going down, but they still are really tasty, even though,
look at that cloud, it's
you know, my kids just can't get over the sunset. They're all enjoying it. It's noisy out here, guys. Just bear with me. It's right before dinner time, and here we are. Take it or leave it. Okay, anyway, so still tasty, but definitely quality starting to reduce on these storage apples. Lastly, we got 2 of these big 12-pound barrels of honey. Wowzers. This honey is really tasty, and that'll last us a while, I hope. Thanks so much for watching. Hey, if you have any favorites that you get from Azure, be sure to let us know in the comments so we can try them out.
Look, I got them.
Wow. Can you say bye, friends?
Bye, Ram. Tingle, tingle, tingle.